hacks in Pokemon is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. Hello YouTube, this is Chriz bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is an NU match versus Godwin. And right here, I have my standard NU team, which has defensive core of Caracosta, Flareon, and Sawsbuck. And Grass, Water, Fire pretty much forms a pretty good defensive core. And I have Haunter and the Mrs. Mime, just to resist my fighting type weakness, and Marowak's just there just for the heck of it because Marowak's cool. Anyways, looking at his team, it looks pretty it doesn't look really threatening. I can handle it if I play all my cards right. But this is a very hacksy match, just to give you folks a heads up, because the hacks really messes up both of our sides right here in this battle. Anyways, set up Stealth Rocks right away, and we just trade hazards right here. He gives me a bunch of web, and I give him a bunch of rocks. Whatever, we're just here in the beginning of the battle, just getting the stage ready for our Pokemon to wreck stuff. Anyways, here comes Game Boy Print, his Ditto, and I am thinking that he sets up Stealth Rocks of his own, and that really sucks for me because I have no spinner, and I have, and Stealth Rocks would hit my Flareon pretty hard, as well as my other Pokemon. Anyways, I bring in March just so I can get Hornleech off, throw him out, and yeah, just so I can threaten out this Ditto. But this Ditto did his job already by setting up Stealth Rocks, and it's pretty funny, saying that, saying Ditto set up Stealth Rocks. When have you ever seen a Ditto set up Stealth Rocks? Anyways, he brings in Camel Poison, his Dragalge, and I just go for Double Edge right here, predicting that because he probably wouldn't want to stay into that, Hornleech, out-threatening him. But he gets a Poison Point off me, which is the first piece of hacks. Whatever, I don't really care. That's somewhat expected because that's an ability of Dragalge, and that's the reason why you carry it. And yeah, so I get Poison, and he uses Protect just to stall me out even more. But Dragalge's other ability is Adaptability, and when that hidden ability gets released, people will use Dragalge a lot. Adaptability Dragalge would hit really hard with both of its stabs, and it has really good typing too. It resists Fairy, and its Fairy is neutral against it, which is pretty cool. Anyways, in comes Disgusting, which is his Shuckle, and I double edge that thing, and my recoil here is over 9,000. First of all, I get recoiled by a Life Orb, I get recoiled by Rocky Helmet, and I get damaged by my own recoil, and I get poisoned. So the recoil just takes March out, but you know that you fought well when you go down by your own hands rather than the enemy's hands. So March did her job well of taking down that Dragalge to very low levels of health. And now I could just KO this Shuckle, kind of anyways, because that Shuckle is pretty tanky. And he goes for a knockoff, knocks off my Black Sludge. It actually helps me a lot because this is my Pain Split Haunter, and I needed my Black Sludge off of this guy. I accidentally put it on because I thought it was my other Haunter, which is my sub-disable Haunter instead of my Pain Split. And as a Pain Split Haunter, you would want your HP as low as possible so you can Pain Split and get as much HP back as possible. Anyways, I knock out his Ditto, and I smash it. He turned into the Pokemon before the other Pokemon attacks, so I get to hit him for super effective damage. He doesn't get to resist that with his normal typing. So at this point, I'm just spamming Shadow Ball, just taking out all of his Pokemon, just Shadow Balling everything. And right here, I make a big mistake because I sub. I'm thinking that he would do something else other than Scald, but he does go for Scald, and he breaks my sub, and that's useless. And now with this Leftovers recovery, or rather Black Sludge recovery, he can survive my next Shadow Ball, and that kind of sucks. Now my Haunter goes down, and my Haunter could have done much more damage to his team in the match. So I go down to the Scald right here. I could have taken him out, but I made a mistake by subbing right there for some odd reason. That was a derp moment for me. Anyways, this Camel Poison is just here, sitting healthy. Well, not really healthy, it's that red, but it's not supposed to be alive at this point. And I get caught in a sticky web, whatever. Yeah, go ahead and Scald me because I'm just gonna finish you off with a Rock Slide or something. He goes for a Protect right here. I was expecting that, but I believe I just go for the attacking move right here, just seeking to finish him off. And I was thinking that Aqua Jet would finish him off, but I don't think so at this point because Dragalge's are pretty bulky. And at this point, I was just like, damn, this thing is so annoying. And he actually even gets off another Toxic on my Caracosta, and that kind of matters later on because it wears me down constantly. So I finally bring down that Dragology. It was supposed to get killed a long time ago by my Haunter, except that I made a foolish mistake of subbing that turn and giving it extra Black Sledge recovery. So every little sliver of HP is important, folks. Make sure your Pokemon are like in tip-top shape. You have like perfect IVs and everything, and the EVs too. Anyways, in comes Hippie, his Ampharos. It's not Mega obviously because that would be beyond NU tier. And I bring in my Marowak here just to resist any sort of lightning type of move that he goes for. He goes for a sub, and I'm fine with that because I could go for the Bone Rush, and Bone Rush hits twice. And yeah, actually it's not Bone Rush, it's Boomerang. Right, Marowak throws his bone like a boomerang, as you can see right here. First hit, and I was thinking that second hit might not KO because Ampharoses are pretty bulky, but as super effective, I am boosted by Thick Club, which doubles Marowak's attack to sky-high levels, and down goes the Ampharos, wrecked, son. And in comes Timmy Turner, his Beaverl. And this is where the very hacksy part of the match starts, because at this point I was thinking, damn, I'm finished, because I gotta switch out in this guy, and he would curse up and like get insane amounts of boosts. And on top of that, I missed my Toxic right here with my Marowak, so I gotta stall him out with Protects and stuff. So he just waterfalls Marowak, and Marowak gets annihilated by a +2 waterfall from Beaverl. And Beaverl is a big threat, and whoever says Beaverl is a big threat, I do, because I live in Canada and beavers are really scary. So I bring in my, what's it called, Mrs. Mime, and he has Quick Attack on this guy, and I forgot that these guys have Quick Attack, because now Alizé would just go down to one shot, and I could have Thunderbolted that thing because I had Choice Scarf, and I would outspeed it, but nope, he has Quick Attack, and this Beaverl looks like he's gonna sweep my team. I'm finished, I'm destroyed. So he goes for Amnesia. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's pretty useless of you. He's just basically giving me a free turn to Rock Slide him. But it's pretty useless because I need to crit him twice to finish him. I got my first crit right here, so I'm like, yes, I got a crit. I could stall you out possibly. I don't know, maybe, and hacks you out. But what's the chance of that, right? So I got poison right here. It looks like even more hopeless for me because this Beaverl is probably gonna waterfall me, finish me off, and it's at +2. It would do heavy damage to me, and that looks like to be a 2 KO with poison. But I Rock Slided him again, and I get a second crit. So that is insane. That I got 2 crits in a row, and the chance of having a crit is 6%. But having 2 of them in a row, I'm not good with math, but that's a very low percentage right there. But I don't deserve that double crit, and this has really changed the match around because it's my 2 Pokemon, my Flareon and my Caracosta, versus his 2 Pokemon, which is Vanillux, and some other Pokemon that I forgot. So he's gonna freeze dry. I'm thinking that my Caracosta would stay in, but I really need to switch out right here because I was thinking that he would go for like I don't know, like Flash Cannon or something. And I resist all of his stabs, and he needs to set up a Rain Dance before he can do anything. And comes his other Pokemon, which is disgusting, his Shuckle, and it's 2 versus 2 right now, and soon to turn to a 1 versus 2, and it looks like I could win this because I have a Flareon, which hits both of his Pokemon, well, not both, but his Vanillux super effectively, and I just passed on the wish to my Caracosta, and my Caracosta is looking all healthy with this wish. So he tries to Toxic me, and I am already Toxic, so that doesn't really work out. And I have a healthy Caracosta right here. It's looking very good for me. And if I didn't get past the Beaverl, I would have probably got swept right here. But Caracosta pulling through, getting that double crit, and that's insane. I had faith in my Pokemon, folks. That's what happens when you have faith in your Pokemon. Just believe, and you could pull through. And fun and friendship always wins, like in anime. Friendship always wins, apparently. I'm probably wrong about that, but yeah. In comes McFlurry, his last Pokemon, and he can probably set up a Rain Dance and sweep me. So I go for Aqua Jet right here, and he lives that Aqua Jet. He's surprisingly bulky. He gets a weak armor boost, and he gets a +1. He sets up a Rain Dance, and he actually has another berry on him, which is his defense berry, Kabak berry? I don't know. But he goes for the Freeze Dry my Caracosta, getting a crit in return, just just giving me a piece of my own medicine. And down goes Caracosta. In goes my last Pokemon, which is Flareon. But right here, it's looking pretty iffy for me. It's looking pretty skeptical if I could win because he sets up the Rain Dance, which neutralizes my Fire type effectiveness on his Vanillux, and I don't have any attacking Vs in my Flareon, and I only have Fire Fang as an attacking move. I could possibly stall him out with my Wish Protects though, so that's what I'm planning to do. And he's only at like 30% health, so it still looks like I'm pretty good right here. I'm set to sweep and destroy and win this match. And he still has a Weather Ball though, boosted by Rain, and this thing is probably max special attack, so I'm thinking that I might not survive this, but I survive with like 37 HP, and I Fire Fang for the win, and that grabs me the 1-0 victory in my favor. But that was still a very close match versus Godwin. But if Godwin's Beaver didn't get critted twice by my Caracosta, he would have won 3-0 probably. So those two crits were obviously game-changing and really mattered. I'm sorry about that, but that's how Pokemon goes, folks. But that was still a very fun match, Godwin. I'm gonna post up more matches versus this guy in the future because me and him have so much fun matches together. Anyways, folks, hope you enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!